Okay, hey guys, I'm taking a little break from fishing today, sticking around the house, but I am going to be doing some fish smoking, cold smoking. Now, I've smoked fish in the past and said it was a cold smoke, but in retrospect, it was more of a medium or borderline hot smoke. I'll probably link to a few of those in the cards as this video goes on, but this is a legit cold smoke. I'm doing it with pickerel and perch, not your ideal smoking fish, but I smoked a pickerel last year and it came out great, so we'll see. Let me just show you what's going on. Okay, so here's the fish. It has been, I don't know, I guess you would say drying or brining with a mix of salt and pepper, like completely, you know, doused in it, covered in it. And this will be washed off before it hits the smoker. And some onions just for and giggles, some perch eggs too. But let me show you how we're going to smoke it. I always just smoke in a regular barbecue grill, which always presents challenges, but I got something new this year. This, I forget the actual name, but I'll put it, you know, down here. Spiral design, it's metal, and you put wood dust inside. In this case, it's hickory dust. And down here is a little tea light candle, and it lights here and you get a nice slow smoke. Supposedly this can last like 18 to 24 hours, which is hard to believe. And they say if this candle doesn't do the job, that to use a kitchen blowtorch, but hopefully the candle will do the job. Unfortunately, it's later in the day and that fish had to salt for like 5 hours, so this is going to be mostly a dark kind of nighttime smoke, but we'll keep on checking on it and just see how this goes. So it's not ready to light yet. The fish actually has to sit for another hour or so. Let me quickly show you something else that you might be interested in. This is a hot tent. Now, it's not really anchored properly. I just wanted to get it out and see what it looked like. Obviously this side could be higher, it could be stretched out more, the other side could be lower. This is intended for winter camping, and you see this hole here, and there's another one on top with fireproof material here, because it's meant to put a stove inside of. And the stove isn't here yet. The stove is arriving tomorrow, but I hope that I can feature it sometime on this channel before the end of the winter. So it's not just a hammock style in that you can hang it to trees, but you can also hang a hammock inside. In my case, I do have a hammock. I'm not sure if I have all the parts to it, but I can just put a cot inside because there's no floor. So you want to be off the ground to stay warm in the winter. Let's go inside. All right, so it's probably pretty dark in here, but you get the idea. This is supposed to fit 4 to 5 people. Again, here's the stove. I think it's called stove jacks for the chimney to go through. My little wood stove I just purchased would probably go here. We'll figure out which hole the chimney's going to go out of, but plenty of room in here. I don't know if, you know, the GoPro really gives you a true perspective. By the way, I lit this buddy heater in here like a little while ago, and I came back about a minute later and it was nice and toasty. So I can tell that, you know, it looks like flimsy normal tent material, but if you look really close, you got like, I think that waffly stuff might be, I don't know, some kind of special insulator or like metallic substance, because it was nice and warm, and that's even with this huge draft coming through on that side. Anyway, let's get back to smoking, and I'll go through the whole process and taste it for you. Okay, we're just about ready to go here. So these are all my fish, not really filleted, just kind of halved. I know I was supposed to put skin side down, so I did on everything. Some perch eggs there resting on the pickerel tail, and some onions just for some, I don't know, some flair. Okay, so we're about ready to get this smoke going. Oh, and as I mentioned before, all the salt and pepper and stuff was washed off, and then I patted all this down to make sure it's as dry as it can be before the smoke starts. So now we light the tea light. There's, oh. So now I'm going to light the tea light. And don't worry about the pink color. It is an unscented tea light. I smelled it just to check. Alright, and then that is going to go under here and hopefully get this party started. I don't know. I think it will eventually. I could put that there for a second. Sounds like it's going to get very hot in there. Yep, I see smoke. That's good, that's what we want. Again, if the tea light doesn't work, they recommend getting like a kitchen blowtorch. And I think it even, whether it's tea light or blowtorch, it could take up to 15 minutes to really get the smoke going in here. So it is smoking, it is starting. That's good. Alright, so I'm going to close the lid and we'll check on it every once in a while and taste this stuff. Okay guys, it's actually the next morning. It's like 6 a.m. It's still smoking, that's a good sign. It came out at about 11 and it had stopped. So I refilled the sawdust and reignited it. So this is going to be my first look as well as yours. Oh wow, it burned down a lot. And those fish look very well smoked. Wow, I'm impressed. It kind of, oh, I see. Okay, well, there's only that much left to burn. I guess I'll just let it burn out. Okay, well, I'm about to go ice fishing, but I'll taste it when I get home. I think that looks like it came out really well. Sweet. Okay, I've driven 3 hours away, Chenango County. Another one of those like only spots I've heard about, but got tip-ups in. We're gonna taste the smoked fish. We're gonna make tea. We're gonna have a good time. Then we're gonna do it all again next week because I think it's gonna get cold. All right. Alright, we're going to start small, see if we can finesse them up. Maybe it's just bluegills, but we're about to find out. I've seen fish on the graph, but I suspect maybe they're small. Coming, coming, coming. Okay, somebody came along. Oh, there he is again. They're coming. Oh crap. And a flag. Let's go see what that's all about. Yep, something's on there. Oh, it feels nice actually. Oh, he came off. Felt nice. Guys, that felt like a bass or a pickerel. It's pretty heavy. Alright, so if you look at the Vexilar, it looks like we're in just like 1 foot of water, but I think we are in a pretty weedy area. Okay, that was probably a pickerel because this line is all frayed. Should retie, but I'm not going to. Fatal mistake, right? It did feel more like a bass though. So I think this is still maybe close to 10 feet of water, but it's just a weedy area which would also make me think pickerel, but... Well, I was just rearranging that last tip up that went off, and as I was walking back to my little jigging spot here, a flag went up like literally 2 feet in front of me while I was walking. And I got this guy, nice keeper pickerel. I think I'll keep it just because I came all the way out here, so I might as well keep something. But hopefully that's a good sign for more to come. And this felt about the same as what I lost, so maybe that's what it was. It's good 17, 18 inches right there, nice and fat. Okay, this is what we're messing with over here. Now we know. Now we can move on. It's heavier. Okay. Not a bad gill. Guess we'll let him go. Okay. Okay, everybody, for tea time today we have black tea, but not just black tea. There's red pepper flakes, there's cacao nibs, and there is vanilla. So it's a little mixture here. Should be a little spicy. Heat things up today. I don't even know how long this has been up. Fish on. Another pick, another pick. Okay, well, this guy's going back if I can get the hook out, which I think I can. Alright. I'm gonna put this tip up away and set a jaw jacker. You know what, screw it, we're just having fun. Let's go back to the old mouse trap idea. Still never caught a fish with the old mouse trap hook setter. I gotta set it up and drink my tea first though. Okay, cover, let steep for 5 minutes. Almost looks red, like chili. Okay, it's as set as it's gonna be. I don't know, guys. Okay, let's taste this tea. Sweet. The spice hits in the back of your throat, back of your tongue. Not too spicy. They didn't overdo it. Taste that kind of bitter chocolate flavor of the cacao. Maybe notes of vanilla, but not really that much. But good black tea. In a couple hours I have a 3-hour trip in front of me, so gotta stay energized. This will be good. And it's temperature wise not too cold, but like humid, so it feels cold, so this helps with that too. This has been your tea time. Thank you very much. Peace. Alright, I don't know how much more fishing is going to happen, but I wanted to show you a piece of the finished product, the smoked pickerel. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Amazing. There's still bones in it, but whatever. Look at that. Look at that. Let me take a bite. That's special. Hickory smoked, still a little moist. A little chewy, but the right consistency. Completely cold smoked. Hardly any heat except, you know, on that spiral thing I showed you. This is good. Very salty. Mesquite. Skin's a little rough. Not really coming off, but smoked pickerel. I am telling you folks, I've done it before. I'll do it again. Yeah, very salty, but this is like exactly what I want to eat right now. Some of those bones seem to disappear in your mouth. I want to eat the skin, but it's not making it easy. This is, I said it in the last time I smoked pickerel. It's as good as any other smoked fish you're gonna get. I don't know if you can really see the kind of consistency, but it's great. All right, you probably don't want to keep watching me eat, but this turned out really good. I'm really happy with it. Still got the perch at home, but all in good time. Maybe I'll give it out as gifts or something. All right, well, I don't know how much more I'm gonna film out here, but glad I made the 3-hour trip. It was worth it to find nice safe ice, a good 6 inches, and catch a few fish along the way. Hope you like what you're seeing. Please like and subscribe, and as always, fish like no one's watching. Peace. So I had just about cleaned up all of my tip-ups. There were 2 left, and I was walking up to one, and as I approached it, as I was a couple feet away, the flag went up, and I watched it whir out for a little while. I decided to pull it up. Something was on for a little bit, but I lost it. So I found a dead minnow. I put it back on the tip up, put it back down there, and within 5 minutes something else hit it. I brought it up. Now it didn't feel like much of a fish. It felt like a little perch or something. I don't know if it had pulled out a lot. It had a lot of slack in the line. I don't know. But when I finally got him up, and by the way, the hook came out as he was coming through the hole. I had to grab him with both arms. Sorry you couldn't see this whole thing, but you can see this whole thing. Maybe, if it even fits in the screen. That is a massive, massive fish. I'm keeping him cold, I'm keeping him wet, keeping him lively. I'm gonna see if somebody here has a scale, because this is like PB territory. Might be a little skinny for a PB, but he's close. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a quick measurement on this one. Look at this. Look at this. Holy crap. Massive. Oh, no. Yeah, that's about 21 inches and 13 wide. Well, actually, make that 14, 13 and a half. Okay. All right, well, we can take a good estimate, but that's a massive fish. All right, he's still strong and ready to go. That's fishing, folks. That's why you drive 3 hours away. It's okay, we don't have a total accurate measurement. That was a big fish, and I'm pleased with that. It's also just like a fish to not let me get it on camera once I had all but given up. Okay, cool.